Okay, hi everyone, this is Dr. Keith. I'm going to walk you through the process of setting up your own BYU web space with your own domain name. So I have my good friend Eric Lamb here with me. We're going to use his account since he's a student and I get different views from you guys. So here's the first step. Everyone go to domains.byu.edu, and their website is painfully slow, so hang with me for just a sec. Okay, finally up here, I'm going to have him log in so you'll see the same view a student would see. Whoops, now I got to go back and hit this again. Okay, log in. So it's actually going to take you to your BYU account authentication. So here are the options you're going to get, and actually this is the same options I had, but no problem. You're not going to build a site for a course you teach or give your students this course an opportunity. You're going to build a portfolio site for yourself. So just check this box, make sure this information here is correct, submit it, and you're going to wait some time between the next hour and the next 24 hours for BYU to approve your domain. Now that I made this request for Eric, I'm going to log out and log back in under mine so you can see what this will look like once you've had your site approved. So the important thing is you go through this process before you come to class, the day before hopefully, so that you have time to get your account approved. Once it's approved and you log back in, it's going to look like this. Okay, log in, sign in. Okay, now it's time to register a new domain. Now, a few of you who have some prior web experience, if you want to, you can actually port an existing domain that you already own over to BYU's web space. If not, just come here and start trying out some domain names. Purple Monkey Dishwater, just out of curiosity. Nice, it's available, but I'm not going to do that one. I want you to pick a domain name that you can actually take with you when you leave BYU, that you can put something cool on that you won't be slightly embarrassed about later on, like Extra Biscuits. Now I'm curious. I just got to see if this is available. And it is. Okay. Don't take my domain name. I'm going to come back and get this later. Let's try another domain. All right. Let's do something. For me, if I'm going to teach this class, I'm going to use something like IS 201 web module. That makes sense. Check availability. There we go. Continue with this one. That looks good to me. Okay, is201webmodule.com is now registered to me, or it's about to be registered to me. Let's check out. Okay, that took way too long, but here we go. Domain ready to go. You'll get an email with a summary of this sign up. Now head to the dashboard and start building. Fantastic. Let's go to my email. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I've got my dashboard here. It says, attention, your email address still needs to be verified. No problem. Check my email. There it is. Also, it wants me to verify my contact information. All right, no problem. I'm going to worry about that one later. And right now, take a look at my new information for my name server. Cool. Store this somewhere. Save it for your records. If you later on want to change and port this website somewhere else, to some other hosting company, you'll need this information. Also, we're going to use this to upload and edit files soon. So, let's go here to my domains again and let's verify this. Click the link. There we go. Email address has been verified. They're happy with me. Close that back out. Back to BYU Domains. Manage my account. Let's refresh the dashboard here and see if that little message goes away. And let's take a look at the options that we have. Okay, so this is my first time looking at it too. We have a few common options. File Manager. This is a place where we can go to upload the web files you'll create. So if you click on this, it should give us some type of box to, here we go, add a file, add a folder. Here's our web root with a bunch of folders in it already. Public HTML. This is going to be where your actual web files will live. So default.html. As you learned from your first reading, this is the file that will automatically show up, default.html, when anyone enters your domain name. So I doubt mine has already been registered with the name servers. That would probably be impossible, but let's just find out. is201webmodule.com. We'll probably get some little message from domains.byu. There we go, exactly what I thought. Your domain is successfully hosted and working. You can log in your control panel. Wow, that's actually really quick. This information we're seeing right here is actually the web page called default.html. See how I entered that in? If I don't enter that in, every website has a default file, and it could be named anything you want it to be. It could be named index, default.asp, .php, any number of things. But this is the file that shows up when someone simply enters in your URL. All right, back here to BYU Domains and File Manager. I'm going to go back. Okay, a few other things. Web disk. This will tell us how much space we have, how many more files we can upload with the web space we've been given. And looks like we can actually create extra accounts. We're not going to worry about this for our class. Let's go back to home. Let's see, what else do I want to point here? Oh, disk usage, sorry. This is the one that's going to show us the current amount of space we've used up. So let's see what they give us. Not a lot used, and I don't see a limit anywhere. Oh well, no problem. Let's go back. Ftp Accounts. So, FTP is the way we're going to access your web space. So what we've done here in BYU Domains is we've been given a little bit of space on a hard drive on a server that's managed and hosted by BYU. So HTML or websites are simply files, .html files, that are on somebody else's computer that we download to our own computer. And this is the external web server where they're hosted. So let's see what else we have. Let's see, databases we can use. We won't get into this in this class, but this is useful. Web applications. So rather than write HTML from scratch, we can actually implement a website from one of these applications that will write and create code for us, and we just modify and edit it. Lots of cool stuff, actually. So that's all for this video. The next video is going to walk you through how to access your web space using a separate program.